one of the things that I've started to once I stopped playing, and especially it's something that my wife and I can do is run marathons. And we run the Walt Disney Marathon every year. We run some half marathons. We did the LA Half Marathon this year for the first time. And we've done some other local races and things in other places. But one of the interesting things about running a marathon is it really is just an endurance test. And obviously you train for it and you prepare for it, but you can't really know until race day what it's going to be like. You may run a great race, or you may have knee problems, injury problems, sickness, illness, back spasms. You never know what you're going to run into. So it's typically for us, it's anywhere between a 4 and a 6 hour kind of grueling endurance test. And one of the analogies that's helped me, and one of the reasons I really like to do it is, Jesus hung and suffered on the cross for 6 hours. That's about, as we get older, that's about the length of time it takes us to finish the marathon. Although there were times when we could run in the low fours, but my feeling is that it does kind of give you a sense for in a much, obviously a much more minuscule way, but for kind of finishing the race and going the distance. And that's exactly what Jesus did. He knew what he was going to face, and not just on the cross, but in the 3 years of his ministry. He knew he was going to face persecution. He knew he wasn't going to be accepted. He knew he was going to suffer. But the physical agony that he suffered in the last 24 hours of his life on earth, and obviously the pain and suffering and the humiliation that he faced on the cross for 6 hours. Whenever I start to kind of complain about, during the race, and you do experience some real tough, physical, grueling stuff in a marathon. I say, hey, you know what? He hung on the cross for 6 hours for me. I can battle through this, and it's always a real renewing of our faith. So, I hope I can continue just to do that and have that experience and equate it to a growth in my faith.